kind of gave more fuel to the fire there.
Yeah, their localizations were kind of weird around 3 and 4.
Well, the thing is, Cloverway they picked up right after the Sailor Moon R. I mean, they picked up where Dick left off with Sailor Moon R and their dub.
No, wasn't that Super? Meaning the third season? I could be.
Yeah, so basically, here's how it was. When Deke dubbed Sailor Moon, Deke dubbed the first 65 episodes that covered all of season 1 and the first 2/3 of season 2. Then what happened Canada's YTV or whatever, or somebody in a Canadian licensor, put forth the money for the rest of R to be dubbed, but was aired in Canada on YTV first, and then later on aired on Toonami, and those were the final episode that finished off Sailor Moon R, and they were aired as the lost episodes when they aired here. Then Jin Young got the rights to the movies that used most of the original Canadian dub cast from Deke. Then Cloverway got the rights. Now, when Cloverway got the rights, because they were able to sublicense through Jinyan, you had the uncut DVDs coming out.
I
But with the
remember someone mentioning that, yeah, in the Sailor Moon group when I showed my Sailor Moon collection.
Yeah, and it basically Cloverway dubbed the episodes, but unlike Deke, they didn't change the music. So basically, Takanori Arisawa's original score remained untouched in seasons 3 and 4 when they aired on Toonami. So we got the original score back. But with the Cloverway dub that used most of the Canadian actors, but a lot of the key actors like Sailor Moon and Chibi Moon were changed. And that dub went through seasons 3 and 4, and that's where the original Sailor Moon dub left off before Fizz went back and redubbed everything from scratch.
Including season 5, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah, the only thing Cloverway did not dub was the Sailor Stars series.
Yeah.
And also, what's interesting is with the Cloverway dub, whenever there was insert songs, they dubbed their own equivalents. Basically, they where the Deke dub added a new song in place of the original Japanese song. Cloverway just dubbed the Japanese songs, not translated, but they dubbed over them. But they were still in line with how it sounded in the Japanese version.
I remember that. Saw clips of it on YouTube.
Which was kind of weird because when Viz did the dub, they didn't dub they dubbed all the in show singing, but not the insert songs
For season
so
3, but they did briefly do it
it
for
was like this
season
weird
5.
trade off.
Yeah, they did it briefly for season 5 with Minako and Jeremy Lee.
Yeah, that's it. They dub if a character was singing in character in the show, they dubbed it. But if it was an insert song that was playing over a scene, they kept it in Japanese. Yeah, Sailor Moon's dub has some weird history with its music.
Just like Dragon Ball Z at times.
Yeah, that been the case. Like with the original Saban dub of Dragon Ball Z, they used it even goes back to their first attempt at the original Dragon Ball series. They did a completely different music track for those particular shows. And then Funimation kind of went their own way with music.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
the Bruce Falconer track.
Badass, bro. Where's the
ultimately going back and doing a redub of everything, including the Dragon Box set where they used the original music from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, but I don't think the Dragon Box sets had the Bruce Falconer music in them. I could be wrong though, because I never got them.
God. The worst case that I remember of an anime like replacing the music or like redubbing the music just so like it could be made for an American audience or be with the times. Anybody remember the anime Tekken movie?
Never saw that one.
No, I don't remember it.
Vaguely.
That's so random.
Okay, basically, they tried to condense all the games that came out at that time into a movie little over an hour, under 2 hours, and the dubbers decided the best way to make this a Tekken movie for an American audience is to make it the most 90s movie soundtrack as possible. I am not kidding when one of the fight sequences had that song where the lyric is, I cannot even save myself.
What the fuck?
You know, I cannot save you. I cannot even